Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. They got a big problem, and they is the Russians and the Belarusians. It seems like the Ukrainians hit an airplane, a big one, a military transport airplane, in Belarus, in an airfield which is located a little bit south. It's a suburb of Minsk, the capital of Belarus. So if the Ukrainians did that, I don't know what the problem will be after that. I'm not saying that if the Russians are using, the Belarusian airfields to come and bomb and attack Ukraine, you might think that the Ukrainians would have the right to hit those targets, because I'm guessing that's exactly what the Russians, not guessing, I know exactly that the Russians told the Romanians and the Ukrainians when they were the Russians at the beginning of the war were chasing the Ukrainian fighter jets. The Ukrainian fighter jets crossed into Romania and landed in Romania on the airfields. And the Russians said, if that thing comes out and goes back, we're going to hit that airfield in Romania. Never happened after that. So I'm guessing if you turn the tables here, well, if you, Russia, attack from this airfield in Belarus, that means it's really fair game to hit that airfield. I mean, I would say that reciprocity should work here. But let's see what's going on. I have here two articles from the New Voice of Ukraine comes with the article is used by Yahoo, and then I went in the New Voice of Ukraine. It's a little bit of different wordage over there. And then I have maps to show you where this airfield is, how far or how close it is from the border with Ukraine. So they shot pretty far. I don't know what exactly they used, but they had information that that airplane would land there. Where did they get the information from? Anyway, the good people, right? So let's see. This article comes from the New Voice of Ukraine via Yahoo! February 26, 2023. Two blasts reportedly heard at Belarusian airbase, Telegram channel reports. Now, the other one is this. This is from the Ukraine Forum per se. And this is the airplane. Jesus, right? So, explosions near Machulishchy airbase in Belarus. Russia's A-50 aircraft might be hit. So, this might be the one that was hit. I don't think this is really a piece of shit. But anyway. Now, let's see where this Machulishchy, whatever airbase is. So here we have it, and this is Kiev is right here. This is the border right here between Belarus and Ukraine right here, and this is Minsk. This is Machulishchy, whatever. You see here? Let's see, how do I make it like? This is Minsk, and this is the airfield. So let's try to do like this. Imagine that these guys shot from across the border from here something, or maybe they had some over there, I don't know. From here, they shot towards Minsk and hit this right here. Now look how close it is to the whole thing. How would you consider this? Fair game? Well, if the Russians use this airfield, military airfield, to bombard Ukraine, I think it's fair game. But hey, I'm pretty sure the Russians would disagree with me. But if we are to be honest, you know what I mean, or fair, but since war is not fair, that's the way it is. So this is one. And then let's see here. So we have it in the different angle. So you see this is Kiev, this is Minsk. So this is Ukraine, and the green one is Belarus. So the Ukrainian must have hit it from here somewhere, not next to the border, must have hit it from here to there. That's how many miles, let's say, if I go over here, because I know Romania, the distance. So there should be at least, I would say, 150 miles from here to there, maybe 200 kilometers right there, if you start from here to Minsk. So the Ukrainians must have had, if they used missiles, must have had long-range missile systems, not the ones that they had, the HIMARS going to 50 miles or something, as they say they have them. And if they used, I don't think they used the long ones that they hit by Moscow. Remember when they hit right here by Moscow, which from here to here is about 400 miles, I think. So something like this, they hit here, and then they hit right here in front of Moscow. Again, that was bad. I mean, that was going towards Moscow. Bad for the Russians, obviously. So let's see. What do we have here? This is in flight. A Russian aircraft DRLO A-50, a Russian military transport plane, and snow cleaning equipment are said to have been damaged in the incidents, plural. Locals reported a lot of military and traffic police had arrived at the spot. They were inspecting all the cars passing by. The Belarusian independent outlet Motolko Help wrote, referring to the local residents, that the two explosions occurred between 8 o'clock and 9:30 a.m. in the morning, and one more explosion was possibly at night. Now, is this accident? I think not. Let's go to the Ukrainian, not that one. Let's go back to this one until they cooperate with us, right? All right, so we're back in business. I made them cooperate, if you know what I mean. Explosions near Machulishchy air base in Belarus, Russia, blah, 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 might be hit. The morning explosions have occurred near the air base in Belarus. As a result, Russia's A-50 airborne early morning and control aircraft might have been hit. The relevant statement was made by Belarusian Hajun Telegram channel and Ukrinform correspondent reports. According to preliminary data, the morning/night attack targeted Russia's A-50 AEW and C aircraft, which might have been hit, the report states. The aircraft could have been damaged by an unidentified object dropped from a height. Well, was the drone waiting in the wings? And when this guy was over there, they just dropped the thing on it. Meanwhile, at 5:30 p.m. Kiev time, February 26, 2023, Russia's Ilyushin IL-76 strategic airlifter, registration number RF86843, landed at a Machulishchy air base. This aircraft used to be spotted in Belarus previously. So, what do ya think? Was it hit? Was it not hit? Regardless, there were explosions over there. Now what could be the consequences? Let's see. I'm guessing the Russians will be all... the Belarusians will be Remember, Lukashenko is planned to... I don't know if he's going now, today or tomorrow, to meet Xi Jinping of China. So he flies all over to China. Maybe he's been right now flying, so whatever. And they create this kind of situation. So what is going to be the reaction? Probably the Ukrainians try to see a reaction of the Belarusian armed forces while this guy is in the air. You know what I mean? And that could be a takeover, Red Rover, and kick the Russians out. I don't think so, but who knows? Could be a standoff. Probably they try to create a problem, obviously, internal problem. Not necessarily that airplane needed to be destroyed. I mean, needed. From the Ukrainian side, obviously it needed, but I think it's just creating a big problem between the Russians and Belarusians. We'll see. And on the other hand, they were capable of doing it. The fact is, if that's true, they succeeded in blowing an aircraft by Minsk. Now that's scary for Lukashenko and those S-400s and other means of detecting foreign objects flying in your airspace. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.